What's up, everybody? What's going on? Doing a bee check today, and I'm trying to be speedy about it because it is hot and humid again. It is, I mean, mid to end of June, so I want to get this done. I'm just doing a quick bee check. Just want to see if they need supers, another box, and then I'm gonna cut some lavender because that's ready to be cut. And let's hopefully make this speedy because Alex is making breakfast at home and I'm hungry. All right, I've had this jacket on for about 0.2 seconds and I'm already sweating my ass off. And the bees look like they're pretty hot actually. So, and all I've got my hive tool, my jacket and my boots, and because I just got to check them really quick. I want to make sure that this hive is getting into their super. If not, I'm gonna take out the queen excluder. And where'd my hive tool go? Oh, wait. Oh, the heck. I couldn't feel it. But yeah, see that hive, they're either just hot or they don't have enough space. And I'm gonna figure out which one it is. But the other ones look great. Last night we came and checked on them at like 8 o'clock and they were kind of fanning a little bit. So I'll check the Saskatraz first. I'm so hot, oh my gosh.
Sounds dry.
So the one hive that I showed you needs another box. So I gotta run up to the shed to get that. And I'm not walking in this heat in this jacket. So, the camera's hot. So we're gonna drive on up, get it, plop it on, and I just gotta throw some frames in it, but then it's all good. And then I'm set. My Saskatraz, so those are the ones that we had gotten, but they came more than half dead, but the queen was still alive. So actually it was cool. I saw her lay an egg and it was like on top of a capped brood. So I saw one of the workers move it into an uncapped, empty cell, which is really interesting. And I saw her laying eggs and I saw that there is brood, there's capped brood, so they're gonna repopulate. It's just gonna be kind of slow. So that's good news, which I was really excited for the Saskatraz. I really like their name. They originate from Canada, so I was like, these are gonna be perfect, to overwinter, because that was our issue, was overwintering bees. And then our last one, there was like a war going on out front, like the other hives were attacking them. Ow! So yeah, I'm gonna go grab this box, throw some frames in it, and drive it back down. Well, I just remembered that I left the brood boxes at home because I was gonna paint them. So now I just gotta go back down and set the fence back up because I didn't turn it back on because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be right back. So I gotta do that and then come back up here. It's a 3-point turning up here. And I'm gonna cut some fresh lavender bouquet and get that on the stand and then go home for some French toast because I'm hungry. Before I did the bees, I had a croissant, but we're gonna get this done and I'll have to come back later to put in this other box because they do need it, but I want breakfast first. So I'm in the good old shed looking, here it is. Or scythe. This is a new one. It's not, doesn't have like the serrated edges, which actually turned out to be nicer. I'm having trouble getting it out of its thing. Oh, you know. So we'll use this. I mean, I'm just using this because I'm only gonna make one bundle, put it on the stand, see how it does. But when we go to cut all of it, we're gonna use a hedge trimmer because we've got quite the bit of lavender, which is so exciting. This is coming a little bit after this one. I mean, they're all turning purple. Those ones over there are, you know, really ready, but I guess the ones, oh, this is a white lavender, but I guess the ones on the hillside are really flowering out, so we're gonna take our pick from those ones, I guess. And the bees really like the lavender too, actually. You always see bees on these. So I'm gonna find a plant, pick it, and put it in a bundle, I guess. All right, this is the one I chose. It's starting to flower out, so, oh, there's a bee on it. We're gonna have to wait a second. Like I said, I mean, there's always bees on the lavender. They love it. Which last year we actually didn't cut all of our lavender. We left a bunch for the bees because we had cut a lot. But this bee is gonna have to choose a different plant. So how we do this, we just grab kind of a bunch. You take this and boom, that was smooth. It's pretty nice. That's what I like this. It's very, I don't want to get any clover in here, but it's very nice. So we'll just kind of do that again. Just get all this together right here. I'll grab this, and you know, you want to go away from you because you're slicing pretty quick. And you know, I missed some. Pop that in the bundle. If this was Alex, he would have been just like, toss it. But I hate like wasting flowers. With our roses, there's a bunch of mini ones because they're not ready yet. I cut them and I take them home. But freaking mugwort. I'm just gonna get that out of here. And I might have to do 2 plants. These are smaller. These ones aren't as, like, I guess, I don't want to say mature, but we haven't had them for as long as those big plants. So they don't have as many buds. Oh my gosh. There's a turkey vulture. Those things are, ugh. They live in the old barn up here. So they're just always, ow, always around. But this thing is very nice. I definitely like it more than the serrated one. Because you really just, and I know I didn't go away from me that time, but I usually do, I promise. I have one that's upside down. Actually, that's enough for a bundle. That's what, nice and thick. And then I'll just kind of clean it up a little bit and we'll stick it in some water and get her on the stand. I just gotta take some pictures for our Instagram so people know that we've got it, and hopefully I'll come back later and this will be sold and I'll have to cut another one and it'll be great. This camera is really hot. It's actually like hurting my fingers. So I'm gonna turn it off and get this ready. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of clean off like that. There wasn't even a bud on that. That's too short to put in here. I'm gonna clean off some of these leaves because just like with cut flowers, you kind of don't want all these leaves in the water. And with these, it's a little bit more difficult, but then I'm gonna like tap them to kind of get them level and even. And also with the more leaves, it makes it like feel thicker and I don't know, more rubber bandage that you need. I'm just gonna toss in all these little leaves out. I mean, even the leaves smell so good, but we don't want them in the water. And we'll keep this little guy. Okay. So now Just got my, oh, missed one. I think there's grass in here too, actually. Yeah. Anyway, and then I'm just gonna take this rubber band, wrap it around a few times, and then it's set. I mean, it's really not too difficult. It's just more of like the cutting takes a long time, and then putting them together, for when we dry them. Oh no, I missed another one. For when we dry them, it's definitely a lot. Because last year Alex was out here cutting and it started raining, so he was cutting them in the rain, and I was set up in the shed with a chair, bundling them, cleaning them off, putting them in piles, and then hanging them up on like the line that we have in there. But I'm gonna put this scythe back in the shed and take some pictures. So I'm making some bouquets, and the biggest thunder like crack I have ever heard in my entire life just went off, and I am terrified. So now I want to get this done very quickly. So today I actually like made a recipe for what I want the bouquets to be, and I have one, like, where, this one right here. I have it set. I mean, I like picked out what I wanted to be in it, and then I made sure it looked good, and then I went out and got the rest of them. So this one will get wrapped. So I have snapdragons, zinnias, centaurea, basil, statice, and ageratum. That is what is comprised of this bouquet. So I'm gonna wrap this quick, and then I gotta finish all of these because I am actually terrified. So we're gonna get these done, and yeah, there's someone just drove by with their head sticking out the window, but okay, yeah. So the way that I do these, we get these craft papers on Amazon. I got them in like single sheets, so I didn't have to cut them. There's more thunder. So I kind of fold them like this in half, but offset. And I just like set this in here. I kind of pick what I want to be up front, which I think this is gonna be the way it looks best. And then what I've been doing is I'll wrap it once right here, staple it, and then bring it back around. I don't know why it's being difficult. The only time I'm ever trying to show how I do this. And then put the stapler in here, and voila. Nice, cute wrapped bouquet. So my recipe for these is, I have 6, I have an extra statice. Let me stick that over here. I have 6 zinnias, and then I have 2 snapdragons, 2 statice, 4 ageratums, 2 basil, and 2 of the centaureas. So I like to get everything out like kind of in piles, so I know where it is. It's easier to grab, and then I can kind of color coordinate it. But I'm so stressed. I just want to go inside. And I wanted to go swimming today, but that is not gonna happen with all this thunder and ugh, whatever. I've got a bunch of these. Let me get the statice out. This can be time consuming, like making the bouquets themselves can be time consuming, and then I've got all this basil. It smells so good, and I've only got the ones out that are like flowering. I've actually been using it to cook too, so just push that to one side of the bucket, and we're gonna get going, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I try to like color coordinate a lot of them, but sometimes they just look cooler when they're like all these different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need one of this, and this. Put this right here, put this zinnia back out here. And I need 4 of the ageratums. I did some tests last year to see which bouquets would sell first, ones that I kind of color coordinated. Like I do a lot of like pinks and pastels. I'm gonna just put 1, 2, 3, 4. And honestly, it was kind of the same. So I always make a pink bouquet anyway, just because I like them. I mean, if I like it, you know, I have to like it, otherwise I can't sell it, you know. the basil. 1, 2. Pull that off. Maybe I'll save that. I'm so bad with like, I have to save things all the time. Like, I can't just toss it. And then the Centaurea, which I like these. These are an edible flower that I saved 2 that I want to put maybe on some like cupcakes or something. But all right, there we go. And then, oh, I just need my pruners. Got my flower kit. Got everything in here. And I'll just cut these stems, put them in this box. Just so that they're all even. And it also makes it easier to wrap them. So, wrap this up. I usually wrap it 3 times, but I guess it really depends on the size of the bouquet. And then boom. Oh, low. I'm all done. It's so much easier right now because I have I know exactly what's going in each bouquet, whereas last year I just kind of picked. I'm like, okay, I want this, maybe I want this, maybe I want some of this. This is so much easier, but I'm gonna get these done so that I can get inside.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
It just started pouring. These ones are going in a vase. I forgot that I had some to go in vases. Oh no. Which means I have to cut them kind of. Actually, no, I don't have to do that. Get them all together, and then I will cut them, and then I will shove them in the vase. How do I have extra Centaurea? Whatever. 1 snapdragon, 2 snapdragons. I'll put another Centaurea since I was 1 zinnia short. I guess it's not pouring, but it started raining pretty hard a second ago, and then it kind of let up a little bit. Oh, the status, that's why it felt short. This one is really tall. That's why I just took off a couple of these longer stems because I can put them in there kind of separately, give it a little bit more character. Yeah. Sure. Thanks. Oh, I hate when it rains. Nobody wants to get out of their car in the rain to buy flowers. But also the flowers need it. See that? That's a very full bouquet. So I'm good with this. I'm gonna stick it here. Okay. Then I need 3 wraps. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is awful. And then I also have these snapdragons that I like to put in a bouquet wrap. Because I have so many snapdragons that it's just don't know what to do with them. Maybe I'll put this in that bouquet. Yeah, I gotta make them a little shorter because the snapdragons this year have been so tall. It's been awesome, but they're a little too tall sometimes for a bouquet. That's what I made sure I grabbed 10 extra snapdragons to wrap. So I'm gonna need 1 more wrap. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna wrap these just so I can get done. Okay, well now it is pouring. I wish I had gotten the flowers sooner. I'm getting soaked, but I gotta run up to the house, put this bucket back, and yeah, this sucks.